Jai Hind everyone, welcome to the online class of Shri Ram Public School, myself Pragati Pandey. Dear students, in the previous video we have discussed about the health, then after we have also discussed about the communicable diseases. So now we are going to start the mode of transmission of communicable disease. So first thing what we have discussed, that what is health. What is health we have discussed. Then after we have also discussed what is healthy person, and for making us healthy what we need. We need a balanced diet. All these things we have discussed. Then after we were discussing about the pathogen, that was disease causing organism, and second term which we was studying was vector, that means the animal, the insect who transfer the pathogen from one place to another, from unhealthy person to a healthy person. So that is vector. These things we have discussed yesterday, and now we are going to discuss about the mode of transmission of communicable diseases. Okay, so let us start with your chapter. So students, we were discussing about the communicable disease, that is infectious disease. Those diseases which can be transferred from one person to another person by touch, by using their clothes, by contaminated food and water. If we use the food eaten by unhealthy person, that is, with the help of his food, that disease can be occur to us. So these things we have discussed. Now we are going to see the mode of transmission. So the first method of transmission of communicable diseases is with the help of air. एयर दैट मीन्स हवा. हवा के वजह से जो बीमारियां फैलती हैं उनको हम बोलेंगे कम्युनिकेबल डिजीजेज. Air act as a medium to transfer disease causing germ from an infected person to a healthy person. So air is a medium. Air एक medium है, एक माध्यम है, which used to transfer the disease causing germ. What happens? The disease causing germs are microorganism, and these microorganism usually blow with the air. So they are present in the air. From air it transferred from the infected person to a healthy person. Suppose if anyone is suffering from cold and cough or sneezing is there, so while sneezing the water molecule or the germs which are present in unhealthy person will transfer into the air, and if a healthy person inhale that air in which these germs are present, with the help of his windpipe, with the help of his nostril, with the help of his throat, that germs can be transferred into the healthy person, and that also occur, that disease can also be occur in the healthy person too. For example, in cold and cough and other respiratory diseases, the germs are present in the windpipe, throat and nasal passage. What happened during cold, cough and respiratory diseases? The germs which are present in the windpipe, throat and nasal passage used to transfer the diseases from unhealthy person to a healthy person. When a person suffering from these diseases sneezes or cough without covering mouth, the germs are released with tiny droplets of water in the air. What happened if the person who is suffering from such type of diseases like cold, cough or other respiratory diseases, if he or she sneezes in an open air without covering his or her mouth, the germs are transferred into the atmosphere. With the help of those germs, if anyone is beside that unhealthy person, if he inhale the same air, then those germs enter into the healthy person. And what happened? These germs enter into the healthy body and start dividing itself, and that healthy person will get the particular disease. Okay, so with the help of these droplets, the germs enter in the respiratory tract of a person and transfer the disease. Some diseases that are transferred through air are influenza, tuberculosis, chickenpox and measles. कुछ बीमारियां हैं जैसे इन्फ्लुएंजा, ट्यूबरकुलोसिस, चिकन पॉक्स और मीजल्स. ये कुछ बीमारियां हैं जो एयर के थ्रू फैलती हैं. Therefore we must cover our mouth while coughing and sneezing. इसलिए हमें जब भी हम कभी भी अपने माउथ जब भी हमें छींक आ रही हो, हमें खांसी आ रही हो, तो हमें अपने मुंह को ज़रूर ढकना चाहिए. ओके. नाउ द सेकेंड मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ डिजीज इज विद द हेल्प ऑफ कंटामिनेटेड फूड एंड वाटर. कंटामिनेटेड मतलब दूषित, दूषित जल और दूषित भोजन. So with the help of contaminated food or contaminated water, the disease can also be transferred from infected person to a healthy person. Food and water are the one of the most common mode through which different diseases are transferred to a healthy person. Food and water, that are the most common mode which usually persons share with each other. If unhealthy person's food or water is taken by a healthy person, with the help of this water and food, that healthy person will also be get infected. When an infected person bath or defecates near water bodies, the germs enter the what happens if someone is suffering from some diseases and if he is going to washroom in an open area, what happened? Or in an open area or near the water bodies, if he or she is going for washroom, then what happened? The germs inside the body, they will move outside with the help of these stool which is passing out by the infected person. Those germs mixed up with that soil, with that water, and rest in that particular water in that particular area. If someone is using that particular water, or after filtration if she is using and the germs are present inside it, then it can also cause the diseases. When this contaminated water enters the food chain, what happened? होता क्या है कि किसी भी ओपन एरिया में अगर किसी इन्फेक्टेड पर्सन ने वॉशरूम वगैरह अगर उसने किया है, टॉयलेट किया हुआ है, तो होता क्या है कि सॉइल में वो मिक्स हो जाते हैं जर्म्स और वो पेड़ पौधे में गए, मतलब फूड चेन में आ गए. फूड चेन का मतलब हो गया कि पेड़ पौधे हैं, पेड़ पौधों को गाय खाई, बकरी खा रही है, बकरी को इंसान खा रहा है, तो वो फूड चेन में आ गया. तो हो सकता है कि उन जर्म्स की डिजीज़ेस का कंटामिनेशन, उनका फैलाव वहाँ से भी हो रहा हो. The diseases that are transferred through consumption of contaminated water are called waterborne diseases. Those diseases which are transferred by the contaminated water, they are called waterborne diseases, like cholera, typhoid, diarrhea, dysentery are some waterborne disease. कुछ बीमारियां जैसे कॉलरा, टाइफॉइड, डायरिया और डिसेंट्री, ये कुछ waterborne diseases हैं. These diseases can be prevented by adopting methods such as drinking filtered water, keeping drinking water covered, and drinking boiled water. If you are using filtered water, if you are drinking covered water, and if you are drinking boiled water, you will be prevented by these waterborne diseases. Okay. Now the third mode of transmission of communicable diseases through insect and other animal. What happened? Sometimes you can see that in your houses, house flies are present. So these house flies used to sit from one place to another place, they used to move from one place to another place. What happens there? If they are sitting on an infected person or infected area or contaminated area or contaminated food, if they are sitting on that, and from their contaminated area they used to stick, the germs stick in the wings of these flies. मधुमक्खी है या मक्खी है, इनके जो पैर होते हैं या इनके जो पंख होते हैं, इनमें जर्म्स चिपक जाते हैं और एक जगह से दूसरी जगह, क्योंकि वो घूमते रहती है, जिसके वजह से जो जर्म्स हैं वो उनके हाथ पैर से, उनके पंख से वो एक साफ़ सुथरी चीज़ों में भी फैल जाते हैं. तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं? वो डिजीज़ेस को एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ट्रांसफ़र करने का काम कर रहे हैं. जब मक्खियाँ जो हैं, जो जर्म्स को अच्छे खासे ताज़ा भोजन पर भी अगर बैठ जाते हैं, तो वहाँ भी उनकी जो जर्म्स हैं, उनके जो हाथ पैर में, उनके जो पंख में लगे हुए, वो वहाँ पर स्टिक कर जाते हैं. और अगर उस फूड को आप खा रहे हैं, उस कंडीशन में आपके अंदर वो पर्टिकुलर डिजीज़ होने का खतरा होता है. ऑन कंज्यूमिंग दिस कंटामिनेटेड फूड, द डिजीज़ गेट ट्रांसफर टू अ हेल्दी पर्सन. द इंसेक्ट में ऑल्सो ट्रांसफर द जर्म डायरेक्टली बाई कमिंग in contact with wound on skin. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि जब चोट लग जाती है तो मक्खी बैठती है चोट पे, तो हमें बिल्कुल भी, अगर हमें वाउंड हो जा रहा है, कहीं कट जा रहा है, कहीं चोट लग जा रही है, तो हमें उस जगह को ढक करके रखना चाहिए, हैंडी प्लास वगैरह लगा के रखना चाहिए। अदरवाइज़ वो जो फ्लाइज़ हैं, जो इंसेक्ट्स हैं, वो डिजीज़ को कॉज कर सकते हैं। ठीक, सम एनिमल्स ट्रांसफर द डिजीज़ कॉजिंग जर्म बाय बाइटिंग। कुछ ऐसे भी जानवर हैं, कुछ ऐसे भी इंसेक्ट हैं जो काट लेते हैं तो भी कुछ बीमारियां होने का खतरा रहता है। जिस प्रकार से मच्छर फीमेल एनोफिलीज जो मॉस्किटो होती है, ये अपने साथ प्लाज्मोडियम लेकर के चलती है। प्लाज्मोडियम क्या है? इट इज़ अ टाइप ऑफ प्रोटोजोआ विच कॉज मलेरियल डिजीज़। इसी तरीके से अगर हम बात करें तो रेबीज़ जो है वो कुत्तों के वजह से होती है, कुत्तों के काटने की वजह से होती है। सो दीज आर द सेवरल एनिमल्स विच कैन कॉज द communicable diseases. Okay, so now this was these three modes were there: through insect, through water and through air. All these three mode of transmission of communicable diseases are there. So now here is some communicable diseases and their mode of transmission is given. You can see the first one is pathogen virus. तो हम देखेंगे वायरस, प्रोटोजोआ और बैक्टीरिया और इन सब चीज़ों से किस तरीके से बीमारी फैलती है, ये सारी चीज़ें हम देखेंगे। तो सबसे पहले हम वायरस की बीमारियां देखेंगे। वायरस की सबसे पहली बीमारी है कॉमन कोल्ड। मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन इज ड्रॉपलेट इन्फेक्शन। सिम्टम्स क्या होते हैं, मतलब लक्षण क्या होते हैं। प्रिवेंटिव मीजर, मतलब किस तरीके से हम इस बीमारी से बच सकते हैं। तो कॉमन कोल्ड, द मोड ऑफ ट्रांसमिशन इज ड्रॉपलेट इन्फेक्शन। सिम्टम्स इज हेडेक, फीवर, म्यूकस डिस्चार्ज थ्रू द नोज, and preventive measure is cover mouth and nose while sneezing or coughing, and you should avoid sitting near the patient. Second disease is influenza. Its mode of transmission is droplet infection. If you see the symptoms, that will be fever, body ache, and if you see the preventive measure, you can see yes, if you will discuss about the preventive measure of इन्फ्लुएंजा, यू शुड अवॉइड कॉन्टैक्ट विद द पीपल हु आर सिक। जो बीमार व्यक्ति हैं उनसे दूर रहना है। तीसरी जो बीमारी है दैट इज़ डेंगू। डेंगू जो है वो मच्छर के काटने से होता है। मच्छर जो एडिस मच्छर है, जब वो काट लेता है तो डेंगू की बीमारी हो सकती है। अगर डेंगू की बीमारी किसी को है तो उसके अंदर लक्षण होते हैं हेडेक के, फीवर के, जॉइंट पेन के। अगर हम बात करें तो क्या करना चाहिए, मॉस्किटो रेपेलेंट लगाना चाहिए, ओडोमॉस वगैरह, और मॉस्किटो जहाँ पे जन्म लेते हैं उस एरिया को यानी कि पानी वगैरह हमें नहीं इकट्ठा होने देना चाहिए। 4 टाइप ऑफ डिजीजेज, चिकन पॉक्स, इट इज़ ऑल्सो transferred with the help of droplet infection, direct contact also. If we see the symptoms were rashes and pock marks on the abdomen and the back, and if you think what are the preventive measures, so when a person is suffering from chicken pox, he or she should be isolate from the family, isolate from the whole family, and his all the belongings, his all clothes, his bathing items, all these things will be separated, and so that these are the preventive measures for chicken pox. If we discuss about the rabies, it is caused by animal bite. Firstly we will discuss about the animal bite. Basically in this dog bite is discussed. In this the symptom is a person will have fear from water, वो उसको पानी से डर लगेगा। इसके लिए हम बचाव के लिए अगर हम बात करें तो हमें कुत्तों को पूरे वैक्सीन लगवा देने चाहिए, उनका वैक्सीनेशन होना चाहिए, अलॉन्ग विद दैट खुद का भी वैक्सीनेशन होना चाहिए। नाउ द लास्ट वायरल डिजीज इज पोलियो. इट इज़ occurring with the help of contaminated food and contaminated water. What happened? The paralysis of limb, जो पैर हैं ये सुन्न पड़ जाते हैं पोलियो में, और इसका एकमात्र उपाय है कि बच्चे जब छोटे होते हैं तो उनको पोलियो की वैक्सीन लगवाई जाए. Now the second pathogen is bacteria that we will discuss in the next class. That's all for today guys. Thank you everyone. Your assignment work is you have to solve the exercises of this chapter, as you know that this chapter is about to over in the class. So you have to solve the exercises of this chapter. That's all for today guys. Thank you everyone.